This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Steve Irvin with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Remembering a Hollywood legend, Sidney Poitier has passed away at the age of 94.
Thanks. I thank you very much, but I don't need any help.
His body of work extensive, and he was known for playing principal characters in movies like In the Heat of the Night and Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. Poitier also broke barriers, becoming the first black man to win the Oscar for Best Actor in 1964 for his performance in Lilies of the Field, which was shot right here in Arizona. His ties to our state continue through the Sidney Poitier New American Film School at Arizona State University. The school's dean calling him the school's patron saint.
Because he was able to be a successful actor and filmmaker, but on his own terms. And his terms were always about dignity, respect, and an ethic of care.
In April, the film school will move to its permanent home in downtown Mesa, where the dean says they plan to have a space to celebrate Poitier's life and career. A day of remembrance in Tucson as the community marks 11 years since the assassination attempt on Congresswoman Gabby Giffords. Giffords was holding one of her Congress on Your Corner events in a grocery store parking lot. A gunman opened fire, killing 6 people and wounding 12, including Giffords, who was shot in the head. Arizona Senator Mark Kelly, who is married to Giffords, says the anniversary will not be a depressing day, rather a day to celebrate the lives of the people lost in 2011.
We'll come together, to honor the people we lost, but also I think it's important, to just honor the Tucson community who did, really the best they, as a city, really came together when that happened.
Among the people who were killed that day, 9-year-old Christina Taylor Green, federal judge John Roll, and Gabe Zimmerman, a member of Giffords' staff. 2 years in the works, a new cocktail bar showcasing tequila, mezcal, and other agave spirits now open in downtown Phoenix. It's called Barcoa. It's located in the historic hardware building near First Avenue in Roosevelt. If you like tequila, they got that, but the owners want to educate and showcase so many other agave spirits.
But we decided to call it an agavedia to be inclusive of all of these different types of spirits. So when somebody walks through the door, I want them to feel like they can sort of discover something. So if they've only drank tequila and they want to discover mezcal, that's here for them. But if they're deep down the wormhole, no pun intended, of mezcal, right, that they can get into Bacanora, Raicilla, and Sotol.
The grand opening planned for later this month. A Gilbert man celebrating an achievement 30 years in the making. Back in 1991, Alan Olson suffered a stroke mid-hike on Piestewa Peak. He had to be airlifted to the hospital. He faced years of rehab, relearning to walk and talk. Years later, once again, he faced that mountain that nearly took his life, this time making it to the top alongside his wife, family, and friends.
I just felt so relieved and so blessed that I went up there with my wife, and we both did it. We've both gone through this together. Even though she didn't have the stroke, she's been by me 110%.
He says his muscles are a little sore, but he couldn't feel any better about conquering the peak, telling ABC 15 the only person who can put limits on what you can achieve is yourself.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens. Tracking an awesome weekend forecast here across the valley. More clouds on Saturday, but we will stay dry. No rain chances in the forecast this weekend. Air quality will be moderate overall, but we will see spikes in particle pollution in the early morning hours, and UV index, that burn factor, in the moderate range as well. About 45 minutes to be outside in the late morning to early afternoon before the sunburn sets in. Let's talk temperatures. 40s to start the day on Saturday. Same thing on Sunday. Afternoon temperatures, though, are going to be a little bit milder in the Sunday forecast. Back into the 70s, it looks like, whereas tomorrow with those clouds, we will hold it off into the upper 60s. And just a quick peek now at that hourly air quality forecast. This is what it looks like throughout the day. Unhealthy for those of us with asthma and COPD early on around sunrise. Temperatures will be in the 70s again as we head into early next week, but we've got a couple of storm systems that could bring us a few spotty showers. Slight chances now in play starting Monday.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC 15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.